Hello and welcome to the Skyfall channel, and today I'm going to bring to you guys a one-of-a-kind $1,500 gaming PC based around the brand new Nvidia GTX 1080. So usually I don't do high-end gaming PC builds on my channel, but just due to the recent release of the GTX 1080 and how stupidly powerful it is when it comes to gaming, I knew I had to make a PC build based around this killer graphics card. So without further ado, let's get into the build. If you want the absolute cheapest PC games on the internet with the largest discounts that even exceed those of Steam Summer Sale games, then make sure to check out g2a.com, and a link for that will be in the description down below. So, for the processor, I chose the Intel Core i7-6700K. This is a quad-core processor with 8 threads, and is based off of the Skylake architecture. This has a base clock speed of 4.0 GHz, can turbo boost up to 4.2 GHz, and can even overclock up to 4.9 GHz. So, while this is a tremendous gaming CPU when it comes to gaming in all resolutions, since we're dealing with a high-end gaming PC, since we're choosing such a high-end graphics card to go in it, why don't we go ahead and pair it with also a high-end gaming CPU. So the 6700K will not only kill in gaming, but also it'll do amazing when it comes to editing, rendering, productivity, streaming, multi-monitor setups, or anything like that. So this very powerful CPU will do quite well with our GTX 1080 in this build. Now, since there isn't a CPU cooler included in the box with the 6700K, we're going to go with a custom Corsair H110i GTX water cooler. Now, this is a quite premium water cooler that you can get from pretty much any PC retailer. It has excellent cooling performance while still staying very quiet, and it has been shown that this water cooler can overclock the 6700K to quite enormous heights if you want to get the most out of it. Now, for the motherboard, we're going with the black and white Asus Z170E ATX motherboard. So this is a quite excellent all-around motherboard for a modest price. It's an Asus motherboard, so really you're getting pretty much a top-of-the-line motherboard that has many features in it. It's made with very high quality and pretty much will do what you want it to do for a gaming PC. So just give me some specs on it. It can support 2-way SLI and 2-way Crossfire, so if you want to slap on another 1080 onto the current 1080 that you have, you're completely free to do so. This also can support one M.2 drive, so if you want to upgrade your SSD to like an M.2 drive in the future to get even more faster reading and write speed performance, you're completely open to do that also. And talking about storage, this has 6 SATA 6GB ports, so you don't need to worry about any sort of speed throttling when it comes to hooking up your hard drives or your SSDs to this motherboard, since it's all SATA 6. Now for the RAM, we're going with the Crucial Ballistic Sport LT 16GB RAM kit. Now, I decided to amp up the RAM for this gaming PC since, of course, it's a high-end build, and who knows, someone could be using this gaming PC for streaming and lots of video editing, so having extra RAM is certainly nice for that. But as for the actual RAM itself, it's DDR4 running at a speed of 2400 MHz, which is completely fine, especially for gaming, and also has a cool gray design that'll fit with the black and white color scheme for this gaming PC. And actually, for the price, it's not too bad of a RAM kit. So, for the RAM, we're going with this. Now, for our storage solution for this high-end gaming PC, we're going to go with a combination between a solid-state drive and a hard drive. So, for the SSD, we're going to go with the Samsung 850 EVO 250GB SSD. This is a blazing fast SSD with crazy write speed performance, crazy read speed performance, and if you've seen all those people who have those really fast gaming PCs that boot up in like 10 seconds or below, that's usually because they're running on an SSD. So if you want sort of really fast booting performance and even just fast game loading time performance, then this SSD will take care of everything for that. Now, to go in addition with this SSD, we're going with the crowd favorite, which is the Western Digital Blue 1TB hard drive. People love this hard drive. It has plenty of storage, it even has quite moderate performance, even compared to an SSD when loading up your games, storing in tons of like video footage, renderings, and everything like that. It's just a great all-around drive for $50, and just for that mass storage for your high-end gaming PC to store pretty much whatever you want on it, this Western Digital Blue hard drive will do perfectly fine for that. And now we've come to the most exciting part of this gaming PC, so without a surprise, for the graphics card, we're going with the brand new Nvidia GTX 1080. This is one hell of a graphics card. It completely blows away everything in its path. It completely demolishes the Titan X for about $400 less, and really, for a pretty much a single graphics card, it can handle 4K gaming on its own, pretty much with one card. Now for the case, we're going to go with the NZXT S340. This is a sort of cheap case with still high-end features and high-end build quality, which is why I really like it. since it's only $60 and it's an NZXT case. So there's a lot of value in this case while still feeling high end and high quality. And it has, of course, USB 3.0, audio jacks. It pretty much has everything you want. It even has adequate cooling to where you can store that H110i GTX water cooler. So really, we can't say no to this case. It's such an amazing value. It's such a great case. So for the case, we're going with the NZXT 340. Now, finally, the last part in this PC build is the EVGA 650 watt power supply. This is 80 plus gold because I went up in terms of the power supply quality. So if you want this PC pretty much to have no sort of power failures in the future, then this power supply will definitely take care of that. This will last a very long time, and even with 650 watts, it's plenty to be able to overclock that 6700K to its max, and even the 1080 to its max. So 650 watts is quite enough for this gaming PC. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this high-end $1,500 gaming PC build. So make sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and all that. And this is the Scout channel signing out.